Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good week. This is the banger. Our future generations will find 1,000 years and that opinion will still be the same. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there is a bad version of that dungeon theme at all. I like every single version I've heard so far. I have made it to Phantasy Star IV finally, Amethyst, yeah. It took a while, we had to get through 3, but we got here. So I actually, before we started streaming, I actually sorted my macros out because I realised I had to redo them because now we've got Rika. So I have actually done that. It's kind of weird because I was kind of looking up to see where I'm meant to go next. I know I'm meant to go to Zeo's Fort. And a lot of places were saying, oh yeah, you want to be about level 13 by the time, by the time you're there. I am not level 13. So I was thinking I was going to have to grind, but according to YouTube chat, apparently the fights to get on the way there will probably be enough. Also, if you can get to Iador, there's some side missions for you to do as well. Wait, Rika and Alice can combo some instant death attacks. Can they do that now, or is that later on? So I'm very interested. Reese is such a bad main character in 3 that you use Chris footage while talking about him. Yeah. Do the Ida missions for your experience. Okay. So first of all, we will do the usual talk. Can't recall the levels, don't know if Rika and Alice have the skills yet. Fair enough. We've got to hurry and stop the system that's running out of control, for Seed's sake too. First, we'll have to rescue this android called Demi. We'll have to go to Zeo's Fort, just what we all wanted to do. Yes, what we all wanted to do, and not just Grizz. Get a feel with checking a bit. No worries. Rescue Demi or she won't run PSU with us. I'll try. There is an optional dungeon on the way to Iador. Okay. You're talking about that castle beyond the quicksand that can be seen from the village of Mile. I guess we'll have to go around from the north. So obviously they're very keen on sending me that way. Don't skip that dungeon, okay. So it sounds like the correct thing to do at the minute is to go to Iador. Howdy Sky, are you ending a millennial? I'm trying. So it seems like everyone wants me to go to Iador. So this is Zima. So you know what the next question is. Where was Iador from here? So I don't even think we have a map yet. It's not too long and it's worth doing, okay. I'm a little concerned about Rika because she is level 1. She has not a lot of health or anything. Ida's on the way to the fort. It's northwest, okay. I should probably just fight things on the way just to get some experience. Rika is like near. Yeah, I think someone said last time, does she level really quickly? Hopefully that's not a big red flag for her like it was with Nair. I see what you mean. Yeah, she's already leveled. Hi, miss. Good to see you. Check Rika's age. 1. I mean, they're not wrong. Yeah, she's a Newman. I do wonder in PSO why they changed the spelling of Newman. Maybe it was trying to differentiate it a little bit or something, or maybe it was character limits or something. No idea. There's a town on the way to Idor across the bridge that'll tell you about the optional dungeon. Okay. So I'm assuming this is said bridge. Infant worm. Hopefully we don't have adult worm. I love the character attack animations in this. Oh look, Rika leveled again. Just wanted to pop in and say I've been binging your PSO series while I grind to Ultimate. I love your videos. Oh, thanks Fat Dilly Pigeons. Much appreciated. They're hopefully useful. Yeah, we've now gone even further back than PSO. If you cast Death and then Illusion, it does the combo I mentioned. You need Alice level 13 to get Death. Yeah, she's 9 at the minute, so a little bit off. Remember struggling in the optional dungeon last time played, but it's good for experience, loot, and some lore. Lore, you say? You are a bigger enemy, which somewhat worries me, so... Yeah, actually, on that track, what does Illusion do? Because I noticed that Rika has a skill called Illusion. If you find it too difficult, go to Idor. There's gear upgrades and a grinding spot between Idor and Zeo's Fort. Okay. Yeah, I got a little bit worried when it survived Tri-Blaster. Reduces all enemy agility. Okay. Well, we'll see what this is here. This is Nalia. I mean, I may as well check it out while I'm here. Hi, Platinum. Illusion is like Doran, reduces enemy agility. Fair enough. This is the town of Nalia. But I don't think it's inhabitable anymore. So why are you here? Maybe we'll check this place out while we're here. Hey, doesn't it look like there's a machine in the middle of that big hall? We want to see what it is, but on the other hand, it's kind of scary, and no one dares go near it. About 3 months ago, a large meteorite fell just outside of town. And look what has happened. What in the world did we do to deserve this? This town may be doomed. It may be a smart idea to relocate as soon as possible to somewhere like Ida. Yeah, I'm going to say I think I've played a Phantasy Star with meteors before. It is quite funny that they said it's uninhabitable, but there's people everywhere, yeah. I mean, this part probably not inhabitable. This place was our home. Oh well. It may be just that coming out of it alive was a miracle. That's some positivity there. Okay, I guess we'll check some of the places here. Again, I will be checking more or less everything that I can, so this playthrough will take a long time. I'm happy that this house was miraculously saved, but we get harassed every day. If this is the way it's going to be, I'd rather it was all destroyed. I'm assuming I probably haven't helped that by just harassing you as well. The lady across the street, who used to be so kind, is now ill-tempered all the time. I just can't trust anyone anymore. He says as he tries stealing from the cupboards. Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh, that's it. Okay. My friends don't talk to me anymore. I'm so lonely. Wow. So I guess everyone's got quite distrusting in this town after whatever's happened. It's a large mirror. It's seen a lot of years though. You know, right after the meteorite fell, some kind of army came rushing across the bridge from the west. And then, just when we thought they'd returned to the west, we found the bridge destroyed. I wonder if they came from Aedo. Okay, so they're saying that bridge to the west was destroyed, and he's wondering if they came from Aedo. So Aedo must be west from here, I'm guessing. Also, Ep4 moment. Yeah, I noticed that like every character has like their own unique dialogue line when you just searched and there's nothing. I mean, for Grizz it's just, nothing here. I know Alice gets kind of, you know, as Alice does. You're talking nonsense again. Has the meteorite made you dim-witted? Wow. It's extremely rude. I like how we know this is a shop just by the fact it plays different music when you walk in. What have you got? We actually don't need any of that at the minute. Alice does get hissy, yeah. I mean, that is very on point for Alice. Why was my house destroyed and the house across the street was not? It's not fair, don't you agree? It makes me so mad. I can stop ignoring my friend now, can't I? I want to be friends and play together again. Okay, so it's basically because I guess their neighbour's house was not destroyed. Their house was, so they've got a vendetta against their neighbour now. Hey, let's just accept our lot. My wife didn't used to be like this. Rain leaks into the other room. That's why I was sleeping in this room. I mean, you know, and the fact that this room is clearly got the beds in it, that helps. Mummy, the wind is cold. Are you okay? We don't have the money to fix the house. What should we do? Guess just stand in the corner. I had to check. The house was safe, but considering what's coming, I have a feeling it will be better if we moved. I have no idea where we'd go. It's so hard to leave a place where you've lived for so long. There's not even any nice flowers. Okay, have I checked everything here now? Yeah. That's why the meat you hit, there was no nice flowers. Okay, so we know that there is something in a crater nearby. Alice should agree to help them for 1,000 Mazetta from Han. Yeah, just take it from Han for no particular reason. Do we even need to rest? I mean, we may as well. We did use a Trial Blaster, so I guess we can quickly. 125 Mazetta, jeez. I realise you need money. God damn. Don't be ridiculous. You think you can do something like that after you've eloped? There's a big town called Aedo west of here, and my parents' home is located there. So I've been telling hubby we should go there for a while. Oh no. At least in Aedo you don't need to pay for the inn. Just leave me alone. Fine. Wow, a Game Gear. Can we play it? I mean, if only. Is there anything in this one then? Another Game Gear? How much money have you got? Even down here as well. Every single cupboard is just full of Game Gears. That's why they charged 125 Mazetta. They need it to buy all the Game Gears. The inn has all the money for Game Gears now that there's half the houses. Okay, so... I'm not really sure where I'm going here, but... I mean, we've seen you before and we know that you survive this, so we are going to do it. I'm assuming they have 150 health. It's a not grass assassin. Alright, that's super weak. V1 a one chance, yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is Aedo, good to know. So we will check that in a second. So is this the dungeon that people are on about here? Is this obvious cave? Oh, the optional dungeon is a little northeast of where you are, okay. Look up the stats and Scorpius is 150 HP exactly. I thought so, because I think last time I did about 148 and it didn't die. Alright, that is a definite Tri-Blaster. Optional dungeon is north of the little town in the crater. Okay, fair enough. Skill double slash has been mastered. I mean, that sounds useful. She can only use it once, I'm assuming it's pretty strong. Double slash is like Chaz's crosscut, fair enough. That's it, Rika seems at least reasonably strong. Alright, so that would probably be the dungeon then, I'm assuming. Wreckage. Fair enough. So it's very technological, I'm going to assume robots. The BGM is going ham. Dude, that is great. The soundtrack's been amazing for this game so far. Okay, that's apparently a gap I can't go over. Okay, noted. Let's also talk to party. Nah, they're still talking about the main objective. Okay, there is a door there. Check around here first. We always save before boxes, just in case there's like a Dark Force jump scare. I doubt they'll be at this stage in the game, but you never know. Ceramic shield. Okay. Warren 286. Is that meant to be similar to Ren? Shred's hand's almost dead already. Let's just try attack him because we could do with the wood cane heal. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. Also x86 processor reference, possibly. Not as cool as Cooley 61. They never explain how they put Dark Falls in the box. I think in 2 it was, they said it was like Pandora's box, didn't they? But that's literal or not, I don't know. We do have a few monomates, so we can use some of them if we need to. Might actually be better to do that, so we can keep the TP for combos. $1,500 Mazetta, I'll take it. Were these guys in Phantasy Star 2? I'm sure I remember fighting machines that look very similar to this. If not identical. Yeah, Han is really struggling. Same name, okay. Dungeon B gem is a bop, it really is. They later show up with blue details as Informer, okay. Ever 3 that PSO2 and Algol are connected timeline-wise via Earth. It's interesting, isn't it? Because they never really confirm anything. So a lot of it is kind of left up to fan interpretation, I guess. Yeah, I think we should be good. You have the dumbest trivia to share. Please do. I did like the trivia at the start from Stumpwitch that said that the Rika's Claw in PSO and in all of the artwork is not actually in the game. Yeah, what is that on the floor? Is that like a laser fence or something, I'm assuming? Who knows? But Warren 286 is back. Okay, so they're fairly resistant to ice then, fair enough. Noted. So the dumbest trivia is Sasuke Ninja Warrior in Japan uses the siren noise for low time that plays when you defeat a Canoon in PSO. In the Japanese Phantasy Star II box, Nish shown holding a cannon, but never uses guns in game. I have seen that artwork, yeah. They're not especially resistant to ice, it's Sue they're resistant to. You just also not adding Chaz's MST to the damage, okay. So in that kind of situation then, am I just better just going with Tri-Blaster? I realise that you're using 3 people's CP instead. Also resistant to fire, okay. So maybe for those guys it is better to just attack them then. Free diamond, we take those. They're weak to an element you don't have yet, okay. If you've only got one enemy, then hit them with a sword is better, but for more than one, Tri-Blaster makes sense. And my only concern with Tri-Blaster is that I'm going to go for my TP quite fast with it. But we clearly don't go that way. That makes things slightly easier. Ceramic knife. That seems like prime Tri-Blaster territory. I'm having to save quite often just because I am taking quite a bit of damage here, so I think I do have an escape and a telepipe as well, so I can get out if I need to. Oh, we have a gold one. Let's do the attack macro just so we can get the heal in as well. Whistles aren't super dangerous, so you can get away with attack macro. Oh, fair enough. quite glad we got the wood cane there. Grizz seems to be taking a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a shiny one. Wow, Alice whiffed. Alice is almost dead as well. I thought people said this was one of the easier Phantasy Stars, because to me it seems quite hard so far. Maybe it levels off later, I don't know. Actually, Rika has Resta, doesn't she? Yeah. Why am I not using you to do Resta? We may as well give Alice another one, I think, because she's still quite low. It's fun difficulty. I mean, it's not Phantasy Star 2 Dark Force difficulty, I'll give it that. Check Rika's state to make sure her base stats are updated. I will do after this. Usually it's a good idea to get some levels while Rune's around. I did see that people recommended to basically try and power level a bit while you had Rune. I mean, I assume he's going to come back at some point, but I can see why you would use him to power level. We do miss Rune, we do. Let's check state, actually. We have Hinas and Rika, that's quite good. Get over here playing Fallout 4. Oh, she's got 2 uses on double flash now. Han is almost dead again. I'm really not sure where I might be going in here. I don't think there's any other ways this way, so I'll maybe head back north again. Again, unlike the first 3 games, I am trying to do this without maps or anything. Which could be a terrible idea. Skipping ahead is fine. You saw Zeo's fought as recommended at level 13, but speedrunners have beat the game at level 20 these days. Didn't go left then south, okay. I don't think that's helped us too much. But at least we checked. We go this way. Honestly, can't remember. Lowest level I've seen Zeo's fought completed at is your level at the minute. You're fine. Okay. I do feel like Alice's damage is falling off a little bit. I don't know if that's just a thing with machines. Maybe machines resist their damage a bit. Blink went through the door. Can you use wood cane outside of combat? That's a good point. I haven't tried that. I'm going to assume probably not, but let's just save it actually. No, doesn't do anything. I suspected it might be battle only. It would be a bit cheap if you just had a free rester. Alice is usually adapted at multi-combat, not single targets. Machines don't have a special resistance to physical, you just haven't had new slices for a while. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it has been a little while since we upgraded Alice. It doesn't help as well, I think when Rika comes in, she's already got pretty much the best gear you can get. This music is really good. Yeah, I think we're good at the minute. I really do not like how much damage they do. I've got to say, the wood cane is doing a hell of a job. Okay, Han has learned Zan. What level's Rika? Rika is almost caught up to everyone. Han gingerly raising his hand to heal himself with the wood cane on 10 HP. So, yeah, no one else needs this, right? Just check state to make sure the stats are right. Oh wait, he has he's got bros. Yeah, it was like a different version of Crasher from Brightly. Maybe I should be using the skills more as well. Now you have Zan, you can do the Firestorm combo. Yeah, because I already had Zan on Alice, I think, but obviously Alice has Foy, so I couldn't do it because she had both the text for it. So I will set that up in a second. I can use crosscut twice now as well, nice. What does suck is that when your skills get an extra use, it doesn't fill up the skill usage. I guess you can't spam it, but... Do we need to heal? Yeah, maybe slightly. Not that the Firestorm will be useful in here, the Warrens are resistant to it and the Whistles are indifferent. I like the phrase on that they're indifferent to it. Your hand's still got 39 left. We do have a few people that can use Rester, but unfortunately they seem to be the ones that actually participate in the combos, which is a bit unfortunate. Just the levels Rika is getting is like 4 or 5 Rester casts after your next in-rest. Fun fact about Han's Doran technique, in the Japanese version is Doranku. What is the purpose of this? Ah. Lit the party, but I made it. We haven't been going too long, Jokey. Good to see you. This. There are lights flashing. Says Chaz, while not looking at it. What English word did that sound like? Doranku. I'm having a mind blank. I know what it is. Move over, Chaz. Wow, pretty impressive. It's a pretty hard security code to break, but there. We can now access the main computer's memory. Oh. What's this? Look, it says that this is the spaceship that escaped from Parma 1,000 years ago. I could be way off base here, but that is very similar to the ship from Phantasy Star IV as well. Yes. Is that meant to imply that the ship from 3 is the one that escaped from Parma? Remember when we said they would nod at Phantasy Star III? That's it. What, really? But Parma exploded 1,000 years ago? Parmesan. That is the ship, okay. I thought it looked way too familiar for it to not be. I believe, isn't it called the Alisa 3 or something like that? Oh, you know about that? Yes, I learned about it at the academy. Parma, the first planet of the Algol solar system, was destroyed in AW1284. Can I just say, every time I say AW, I instinctively want to say AUW because I'm so used to PSO. It was destroyed in AW1284 when the artificial satellite Gaia crashed into it. Alisa 3, okay. It said there were a bunch of those ships and that by the events of Phantasy Star III there were only 2 left. Today, the only vestige of Parma is the asteroid belt. And this is a meteor. So does that mean that this is like wreckage of Parma then? You get to see the other ship if you watch the Phantasy Star III ending, Sky. Okay. Hey, we did that. We did. This game happens concurrently with Phantasy Star III on the Japanese timeline. I heard about that. I heard that there's like a discrepancy between the Japanese and the Western versions, which is very weird. And I have no idea why they did that. But there were people that were able to escape. According to the records, just before the explosion, some people were able to escape. This spaceship was damaged and became trapped in orbit around Motavia. Hi, Boink. It floated around in space until all the humans aboard died. but the computer was able to sustain itself with its self-repairing mechanisms. Is this Pioneer 1? This that they're showing here is the ship from Phantasy Star 2/3. We're getting lore. I did not play the Japanese translation of 3. It was someone in chat told me that there was a difference between the two. I played the regular Western version, which had some very questionable translations in it, but have heard that 3 takes place 1,000 years after the Japanese version. So much like conflicting information, it's crazy. They all died? According to the flight chart, the orbit slowly decayed over the last 1,000 years. It's Pioneer 0. The ship finally crashed here. It's kind of cool that we're kind of revisiting somewhere we've been before without even realizing it until you get here. Then that means all the Parmenians perished? Wait, this is not the only ship that escaped from Parma. It seems that other similar ships were able to escape successfully. Most of them landed either in Motavia or Dizolis, but it looks like some of them went right out of the Algol solar system. Which, Phantasy Star 3, I'm assuming they reference it again. Possibly Richard, yeah. It's really hard to sort of pin the classic games to the online games, because I know Sega like to say that there's no technical link between them, but they really like saying that. And people kind of refuse to believe it. I don't know if I believe it either, to be honest. Then you know about Aina Lucille and Zahario Sari. Those two were key figures that helped during the events that led up to the explosion of Parma, including unlinking 400 of these world ships from Mother Brain. Okay. I mean, I know about Ain because when I played through 3, that was one of my descendants that I went through. So I went down the path where I played Ain. I did also spot that Ain's surname was Lucille. I'm very aware they used Lucille and NGS as well. I can't get an accurate number, but it looks like some tens of ships. So they're still continuing their flight. Somewhere in the universe, the Phantasy Star universe. This must be a spaceship that escaped from Parma. PSU moment. Are you going to talk about that, or are you going to just talk about main story again? Main story, okay. So is this the main reason you do this dungeon? For the lore? Check for loot on the side paths. You do it for the lore and the big gem, worth it. And the extra goodies. We're all about the extra goodies. Good to leave now. Is there anything else actually to get in here, or? Oh yeah, but yes, you dual wield slices, yeah. I mean, you could dual wield slices in 2 with Anna, but you never saw it. Like the animation just kind of showed one slicer at a time. But in this, yeah, she just throws both at once. It's a lore dungeon, not key to main quest. Yeah, a few people said it was probably worth checking out before I did the main quests. Because I do want to try and do all the side stuff if I can. Oh, nice. Got a surprise tackle. One thing I've noticed is a really like weird observation, but Rika seems to be the only human that has like black on the end of her ears. I don't know if there's any reason for that. It's just something I've noticed. Okay, I don't like these gold ones because they have a habit of doing way too much damage. I do need to set Firestorm up as well, so I haven't done that yet. Numerous sort of like cat girls, not like PSO space elves. Oh, I don't like that fight at all. So for 3 of these guys, is it better for me to go with Tri-Blast or is it better for me to just attack? I also have the strawberry effect on their eyes, by the way. Because 1 or 2 of them isn't too bad, but 3 is a bit scary. Humans are sort of like cat girls, they even scratch. Tri-Blast are definitely worth it, but I'd give Crash a try. Either Tri-Blast or run. If you command, you're unlikely to get the combo. We'll go for it. Please don't kill me. That worked. Yeah, those guys are quite scary. Skill Moonshad has been mastered. Would that be Moonshade? Okay, it's an Alice skill. It's another 1 use, so is that kind of her version of Crosscut? Oh, it paralyzes all 4s, okay. Humans are engineered with biomonsters, and Rika is matched with a cat, if I remember rightly. Same species as Meow. I don't think it's ever stated in game, but the guidebook suggests it. Okay. Moonshade is like Chaz's Earth, but multi-target. That sounds potentially very useful. We do have a few monomates left, so we can go a little bit longer. It just seems like pretty good experience here, so it seems like a good idea to just hit stuff on the way. The damage that these guys do seems very weird. They seem to either do like no damage or almost kill you instantly. It's more useful than Chaz's Earth because Alice is likely to be faster than the enemies, yeah. Yeah, it seems like there's quite a lot of variance to the attack damage on the enemies in this. Which does make them a bit scary because you don't really know how much they're going to do to you. Let's just save actually because we haven't for a bit. I'm assuming that was a crit because that attack sounded different. Rika actually has pretty good health. I just realised she's lower level than Chaz, but she has the same health as him. Whistle and Tracer are certainly more formidable than they were in Phantasy Star 2. Yeah, in 2 they were a joke. Didn't go north on the way in here, okay. Chaz is starting to get low on TP as well, so we'll have to be a bit careful. It's been nice with the encounters for a bit at least. It feels like it's taking some pity on me. Yeah, again, I imagine this playthrough of the game is going to take a very long time because I do want to do all these little side dungeons and everything if I can. Okay, we can't go that way. Chaz honours the tradition of unimpressive main characters. Use Rika's TP for healing. She doesn't get many useful attacks until later. Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to do that because obviously, you know, Han, Alice, and Chaz tend to use their TP for combos. This dungeon definitely announced what it was going to be like by throwing warrens at you for the first battle. Okay, Rika is learned Sana. Useful. So was it here I didn't go? Sana is agility for all allies, yeah. I remember that because I think that's what I did in Phantasy Star 2 as well. Some of the text I remember no problem, but there's some I can never remember. I don't remember going in here. We did. Okay, we can't go north there, we can't go that way, so we have to go south. Why must you show up again now? Sana is worth Rika's TP, but I think Han may also have it. I think Han does have it. It's either Han or Alice, one of the two. Yeah, we're just not dealing with those. Okay, I think that's more or less it then. It's a good time actually, yeah, last try a blaster and we're just finished. So I guess we'll go back to town, get healed up. Just check states, make sure they're actually working properly. It's more useful for Rika to use Sana because she has better agility. I did notice that her agility seems to be really high. Yeah, we've actually done a dungeon, can you believe it?
One more!
What, one more dungeon? Or one more Tri Blaster? Yeah, do we have any mail? Nope. Okay, so is there anything else optional that I should do before I go to Zeo's Fort? I do want to buy monomates and stuff, definitely. Also, let's start on macros quick as well. She might be better than Alice now. Let's have a look. Alice has 20 agility. Did you say Rika has 22? She does. Hunter's Guild missions. I'm all for doing some Hunter's Guild missions. Where would one... Is it? Oh, it's Aido, okay. Hunter's Guild in Aido has a mission for you that's definitely worth doing. Well, what I will do first, if we can find the shop. Also, I will set this macro up now because I keep saying I'm going to do it and then I don't. I guess we can just change. Is that worth changing to Rika? Or do we set another one up? Okay, yeah, so this one would be Alice and Rika, wouldn't it, for Firestorm? No, it isn't, sorry. It's, oh, Alice got a Zan, didn't she? So it is... Does that mean, is it Chaz and Alice? What does Chaz have? No, he has 2. So what options have we got? We have Zan or Foy on Alice. We have Water or Zan on Han. So it could be Alice Han. And I think that's it. Han, Zan, Alice, Foy. Rika and Jazz are faster, so it should go before Han. So we got what? Rika attack first. And Chaz is faster as well. I really appreciate the help with the macros because this is the one part I'm still kind of getting my head around. Then Han, Zan, Alice Foy, and Grizz attack. Okay. Keep in mind the fastest and slowest members. Alright, just before we leave here, I do want to buy some mates. I'll buy a few because we used a few in that dungeon. At least it's a bit faster buying in this game. Blizzard will be useful soon, okay. But you'll want a custom macro instead of a generic one. That worries me. Okay, so I believe Ida was west of here, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay, we made it to Aedo. So let's talk to people because we didn't last time. This is Aedo, a fluid town. All kinds of things float in and out from all over the place. Why, if it isn't Alice, welcome home. Okay, so she's from Aedo. There's better options than just attacking, and you might want a macro for doing buffs in the first round. Alright, good point. I say the exact same thing as my friend. So if I was to do that, I just want to see, so what does Han have? I think, was it Alice that has Sana as well? Yeah, so Alice has it and then Rika has it. Rika is faster, so I guess it makes more sense for her to use it. Alice is also using a lot of her TP for combos, so it probably makes sense to have Rika do it. So in this instance, because Rika is the fastest party member, would you just put her first? If I wanted her to buff first round? Because it does seem useful for more difficult fights to have that going off first round. Maybe Sana, attack and Wood Cairn. Yeah, I suppose the Wood Cairn's probably not a bad option because that'd at least top us off first round. If you're lucky, Rika casting Sana will mean that everyone else outturns the enemy too. So obviously Han is second slowest, I believe, at the minute. I know Grizz is slowest. So Han, I would guess, would go second last. I can never remember who's faster though between Alice and Chaz. So Alice is 20, Chaz is 15, okay. So Rika, Sana, and Alice. I'm guessing that shift only affects one party member. If it was everyone, I would use that, but I'm assuming it's only one. Alice is usually faster than Chaz, okay. Yeah, then Han could use Wood Cairn. And Grizz. We'll put him on attack. I know I'm going to use Crash sometimes, but I don't want him doing that every time on a macro. So yeah, that'll do for now. Shift is one person. More useful to use command second round to put Shift on your main damage dealer versus bosses. Okay. Yeah, so maybe use the macro first round to get Sana, and then next round do Shift. Alright, well, let's talk to people here before we press on. Hey Alice, you look just as beautiful as usual. With your hair fluttering in the wind. Yeah, one attractive woman. Well, see you later. It's like, well, I've said my piece, I'm out. Oh, they actually did. Okay. I respect the hustle. What was that all about? What a geek. Maybe he's being forced to say those things. Hey, you guys over there, what are you talking about? Crash is only worth using against a single massive enemy or robots where it has a better chance of success. He did like it, he did. You could even consider making the others wait for Han to use the wood cane after Sana. They might still outspeed. You didn't have to wait for that slow format. Yeah, that's the thing I'm kind of struggling with, is like where to put Han quite often, because I know he's quite slow. I don't think it's getting interrupted too much. You did hit the bricks. I mean, to be fair, if you went up to Alice and said that to her, you'd probably do the same. You know, given how she handled previous events last time. There are 2 weapons and armor stores in this town. If you want good quality stuff, you'd better go to the store near the Hunters Guild. Oh, it's you, Alice. I don't need to tell you all this. You do, believe me. Nothing here? You mean there's no nice flowers here? In the middle of town is a market. Behind it is the Hunters Guild. Isn't it a big town? I've come from Zimmer to peddle my wares, but look at this town. It's already got a pretty impressive marketplace. But I still have to sell the wares I brought. Otherwise, I'll be too embarrassed to go home. Then proceed not to even try and do a sales pitch. This is a big town, they weren't lying. There are a lot of hunters in this town, so it's kind of dangerous, but on the other hand, we're safe if any monsters appear. There are some benefits to having all these hunters here. It is cool to see the Hunters and Hunters Guild coming into play. I'd say that Alice the 8-stroke sword is the most skilled fighter in these parts. Didn't I tell you to quit calling me that? It's totally ridiculous. Yeah, it certainly is. Oops. Alice, why are you hitting me? I love that Alice just resorts to violence immediately. I will go to the houses, yeah, I'm just talking to people outside first. The fortune teller named Mito is one of the best. Like last time, she was right on the money about where my husband was stashing his secret savings. That kind of reminds me of that quest in PSO, the value of money. I'm a hunter, but I haven't been able to find work recently. Or lately, even. That's because there's some woman named Alice who's getting all the work. Hey, well if it isn't Alice, why don't you send some work my way once in a while? Don't talk rubbish. Work is not something that gets sent to you. You have to go out and get it. I like he just did like a little side shuffle of words if he was embarrassed. At least he's not spending money on shiny weapons for his weapon fetish. Yeah, exactly. Right, is there anyone else? No, let's go in the houses now. It was really scary last time. A formidable army rushed past Iado. Ugh, can't go on without a drink. There's a bar in the Hunters Guild too, but that's a place where hunters congregate. I mean, I would imagine they do in the Hunters Guild. Regular people are too afraid to go in there. So hunters clearly have a bit of a reputation. I feel safe here because we don't get too many suspicious looking people. We are probably the most suspicious looking people you've ever seen. There's no one to hear me, even if I cough. Boy, it's lonesome. I do question your life choices if that is what you're doing with your day. Oh, Alice, what a rare surprise to see you here. If you came here to see me, I welcome you heartily. Here, maybe I'll have you treat me again next time. Oh, sorry, was there some flowers in there? We need to rectify that then. Nice flowers. Our pet dog is missing. We've searched this town from one end to the other. It pains me to see the children so crestfallen. I can't even go looking for him. I'm so afraid. There are monsters roaming outside the town. There's the option of asking for help at the Hunters Guild. But would there be a hunter who would go find a dog? I feel like you're asking me to do this here. Rocky. That's my dog's name. I wonder where he could have gone off to. This is why there's no spaceship from 1,000 years crashing into this town. They have nice flowers. I'm going to assume you're the fortune teller based on the table and crystal ball you got here. That is my assumption. Oh, it's you, Alice. Thanks for everything the other day. For you, I'll tell your fortune for free. Hehe. Ah. No, don't. I don't seem to be in good shape today. Come back some other time. The crystal ball is emitting a strange kind of glow. Perhaps they had nice flowers before the spaceship. There's a bunch of fortune-telling books and some academy books. The books are left out. Okay. There doesn't appear to be anything to do there yet. Maybe we'll come back here later. It seems odd that they would specifically mention that NPC. I recently moved here from Nelia. My wife went to the market and hasn't come back yet. What's she doing? I mean, I can see something written on the wall, but I can't actually access it. I guess it's not important. So I am noticing in this city that there is a few people who seem to be in need of something. I'm assuming Hunters Guild's maybe going to come into play there. Time to boot up this generation's game gear and catch up with your progress. It probably won't take you long to catch up because I have a habit of talking to everyone. That piece of slime who eloped with my daughter. So I guess this is the parents of the couple we saw in the other town. It still makes me mad when I think about him. It seems like the town of Nelia is in some kind of trouble. I wonder if my daughter is doing alright. I'm so worried. Come on, stop sulking. We should invite her over. Nice flowers. That reminds me, I never beat Olga Floor when I first played PS Episode 2, and I did yesterday. Also got my first rare drop, a photon drop. I mean, at least photon drops are useful. But assuming you can play online. Sounds glamorous to live in such a big town, but we do get a lot of undesirable hunter types. What with the guild and all. It's not a very good thing in terms of giving a child an education. I don't want to. Hey, wait, you little brat. There are a lot of places in this city. Ah, Alice. Thank you for giving me that food you cooked the other day. It was all delicious. I'll wash the containers and return them to you. You can cook, Alice? People are so unpredictable. I like how they're all just surprised that she can cook. Oh, cut it out. What's the big deal? There doesn't seem to be any secret treasure. Excuse me? What about the flowers, though? Are these not nice flowers? No, these are apparently not nice flowers. Never seen that. I did not expect that. That's strange. I could have sworn that I put it away in here. Hey, my secret save. Oh, okay, it's this guy. So he's clearly stashing his hidden savings, but his wife knows about it. Yikes. What the heck are you guys doing here? Don't you have the decency to at least knock? I mean, you do raise a very good point. Why is it in JRPGs that we just walk into people's houses completely uninvited? Although, yeah, that is also a good point. You say knock, there is no door. Yeah, very good point. So I'm assuming his wife has run off with the savings. You knock on the stone walls. Ah, we're finally home. So I guess this is Alice's house. Shall we take it easy for the rest of the day? I mean, I'm gonna say yes. It's a free inn. We like the sound of that. Look at her room. I will. Let's be up bright and early tomorrow. Question is, does Alice have nice flowers? Nice flowers. Now, just ignore me, Alice. I'm just gonna go through all your cupboards. It's a cabinet that contains Alice's most treasured belongings. It's a kitchen. Of course it's clean since we're washing it all the time. It's a cabinet for dishes. Of course it's neat since we're always putting it in order. More nice flowers. She has a lot of nice flowers, actually. Alice's cabinet. What are you stuttering for? Yeah, chat's gonna be very awkward. So I guess we're not allowed to look in the mirror because we can't actually go down to align ourselves with it. I think Alice makes Chaz do all the chores. It sounds that way. The books are left out. It's you, isn't it? What items are in your inventory? At the minute, mainly just a lot of monomates, things like that. Is there something else that I can get that makes things change here or something? It's you, isn't it? You're leaving every book in every house out. Yeah, every single house I go in. Try to examine the mirror from the side. Because it's kind of weird to explain, but if I'm stood there, I can't turn right to face the mirror. If I press right, I do that. Okay, so there is clearly something else to do here. Maybe I can't do it yet. This is my own cabinet, so I can open it freely. Let me see what's in it. There's a bunch of underwear in here. I don't know why we needed to know that. It's a special training workout Alice made. Try it from the right side, okay. It's pretty strenuous. Ah, there we go. That's a very weird interaction. It's a full-length mirror. Don't get it dirty, Chaz. Yeah, so clearly Alice is working Chaz quite hard. Working it so hard, yes, he still starts at level 1. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do in here at the minute. I'm assuming by what someone mentioned in chat that maybe there is something else that I can do here, maybe later on. But it's nice that we've got a free in. That is really useful. Figured out what the loot was you missed in the spaceship dungeon, but you can buy it in the shop in Iedo, so no big loss. Okay. I like that there's still an inn here. Can you only use Alice's house now and again, or is it just a con that there's also an inn here? I guess the inn is more for other people going to Iedo, I guess. It's a lot later on, there's more stuff to do in the house, okay. Let's check these shops. The inn here is relevant if I recall correctly. Iedo's market is just as impressive as I heard it was. Mummy, I'm bored. Let's go home. This is the biggest market in all of Motavia. Good for you. The inn is for story reasons, okay. Nice flowers. We don't have to go all over town to find stuff. You can pretty much find everything here. So I'm guessing, is that the inn? Yeah, that's the inn, so we do not need to stay, especially not for 250 Mazetta. We travelled all the way here to shop at the market, but we used up all our money with travel expenses. Too real. Actually, we don't have the money to pay for our rooms, but we haven't been able to admit it, and have kept on staying. What should we do? That's it. Why don't we climb out that window during the night? Don't believe you can find everything here as lies. It is very good of them to make sure that all of the staff in each shop look identical. Now spend the night at the market for fun. Is there any point to doing that, or is it just a waste of money? Okay, well that's not particularly helpful. I love how the lady has the strain sprite because she's carrying so much. Oh yeah. I never noticed that. Yeah, you can see it when she moves, can you? So nothing particularly great yet. There is an event, okay. Okay, this is Morrow Spade. Okay, so I'm assuming Broad Axe is probably a straight upgrade. Yes, he's got titanium gear. Alice already has titanium slashers. I've already got a ceramic sword, which is stronger than the titanium one. If you want to complete everything, I suppose, don't think I'm going to bother. I mean, I don't mind trying it. Like I said, I'm all for testing out a lot of different things in this game. It seems worth it so far. Yeah, so we're probably more looking at armor. I mean, the axe is a potential one to get. Let's just talk to this lady first anyway, because she seems to be struggling. Oof. I brought so much stuff that it's hard to carry everything. Kind of didn't need the text there. I can kind of get that quite easily from the way you look. What possessed me to buy such a thing? It's kind of frightening how you can't stop shopping when you get caught up in the excitement of the moment. Tell me about it. This city is basically the new capital of Motavia. Okay. Okay, armor saw. Did Han need armor? Broad Axe is an upgrade. You could have bought it in the town outside Birth Valley. Okay. Okay, so not really anything that Han can use there. The new gear is in the other store. Oh, would that be the store in the Hunter's Guild? I think they did mention that, didn't they, that the best gear was in the Hunter's Guild. I mean, there's still some okay stuff here, but apart from the Broad Axe, nothing really I want to upgrade to. Yeah, definitely none of that. And quickly, how would you have 3 tool shops? So you have diamonds. You just like sharing the workload. It doesn't seem that economical or that efficient to have 3 people selling the same of what one person normally sells. But sure, you do you. Okay, so I will save it before I rest here. I will do the rest in the market just so I can see what happens. Come on, hurry up. Quietly, quietly. Hey, wait, sis. Don't leave me behind. What? What was that sound? Hey, you guys. Hey, you, wait. Don't you dare run away. Please forgive us. No way, you rascals, you shameless brats. Take them away. Wah. That's like the most depressed, inferred wah. Thank you very much. Please come again. Would that be the two girls that were here? Oh no. Rip. So I guess they got taken away after trying to escape. There's a better axe in the Hunters Guild weapon shop, so don't bother with the broad axe. Okay. Well, that mind, I think we've covered more stuff outside the Hunters Guild, so I guess we can head there next. I'm assuming that everything inside these walls is treated as like the Hunters Guild. Hey there. How dare you bump into me and pass on without a word? Oh, it's you, Alice. Oh dear, please excuse my rudeness. I like how you can tell they're all hunters because they're all buff. Oh, you call that a market? There's nothing that would be of use there. So many things catch my eye, but even the best weapon is wasted unless it's used by skilled hands. Nice flowers. Okay, so I think we already have a ceramic sword for Chaz. So I guess it's claws for Rika. And I assume that is the axe we want. Let's check the armor shop as well. Struggle axe and 2 saber claws are an upgrade. So for the armor, I think there might be a couple of characters that need the suit. Well, Han needs one, and I think Rika already has it. I feel it's probably a good idea to buy the suit for Han because he is taking a lot of damage. Actually, that's a shield that Han can use. Because Han is really struggling. Is it worth Han using a shield? Or using 2 shields? Because I know you can dual wield in this. Han probably already has graphite suit. Let's have a look. No, he's still got a carbon suit at the minute. You want ceramic mail as well, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. We are gonna have to grind a little bit for money, I think. Because if we need 4 of those. So we basically need what? 4, at least a couple of those anyway. And then we want the struggle axe and 2 saber claws. So it's like 8 or 9,000 to get those. Back with ice cream. Sounds like a good time. That's a good point, yeah. I could give Rika's suit to Han. Took ages with shop menus here too. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So... yeah, I have to remember how to do it, but yeah. So we'll take that suit off. Han can equip Rika's suit, yeah. Don't think too much about the imagery of that. But yes, he can use the suit. Okay, now we need to get Rika some new armor because we can't have her going around being indecent. Okay, Rika, put this on. Much better. They nerfed her suit in PS0, then it was too powerful. Not the one I found. Still sucks that I got a Rika's suit and didn't have any slots. So mad. Okay, so what else are we looking at? So using titanium mail. Titanium mail. Well, I guess we can... I feel like the armor is a really good investment because we are taking a lot of damage. Our actual damage that we're doing doesn't seem too bad. So let's get into the ceramic mail. Okay, let's give that to... We'll give that to Alice first. Yeah, it's quite a nice defense increase, actually. And then we'll get one more. We have to let you suffer through the 0 slot best armor so you come back to play more multiplayer PS0. Okay, let's give Chaz that. Now we can sell the armor that we're using for a bit of money. I'll sell a hunting knife as well. Yeah, I've got a bit of money back from that. Sorry, cat on keyboard. It's never a bad thing. Yeah, funny story about cats actually. So the hospital I work at, there is a new housing estate that's been built right next to it, and there is a family who lives in one of the houses that has a cat. The cat has now decided that the entire hospital is its territory, and is now just following all the hospital staff around the hospital. Obviously, if it goes in the hospital, we have to sort of put it back outside, but yeah, we now have a basically, you know, we have a cat that's just wandering around the hospital grounds. It is very, very cute. Alright, how much money we got? 4,500. Yeah, also, it will literally follow you everywhere as well. Like, if it sees you, it will just follow you wherever you're going. You cannot get rid of it. So we've got 4,000 left. If you're a little short of cash, there's a secret chest in the Hunter's Guild. Okay. Yeah, we might go and check that. Yeah, tell you what, we'll go into the Hunter's Guild first, and then we'll come back here then. I wouldn't say cats on keyboard are always a good thing. She knows the secret key combination to crash my computer. Did we go in here? Zio? I don't know who hired you, but don't even think about it. Even if you had an infinite number of lives, it wouldn't be enough. This town is relatively peaceful thanks to us. I hear that other towns are plagued with disasters. In one case, an entire town burnt to the ground. It's been said this is all Zio's doing. I wonder if it's true. Maybe the cat in the hospital wants a lerma nut. Maybe it does. Hunter journals? I didn't know something like this existed. Here's a cabinet full of the guild's equipment. We shouldn't open it without permission. There's a notice posted here. Do not run on the floor. It says, the guild is everybody's guild. Please use it quietly. Or is this a school? Hunters with the most cases processed. Number 1, Alice Brangwyn. None of this listed, just Alice. They just gave up. No breakcast allowed. No, we have to be quiet in here, so there can be no extremely loud robots. This is just between you and me. The cave to the north of Ida leads to the area beyond the hills. No one who's ever gone into the cave has come back alive. I wonder what's beyond that cave. Wait, run that past me again. Cave to the north of Ida leads to the area beyond the hills. But no one's ever come back alive, so how do you know it goes beyond the hills? If no one's ever come back alive. Raycasts are allowed, just not on the floor. Monsters have recently become extremely strong, making combat with them difficult. I'd better think about a new profession pretty soon. Nice flowers. More nice flowers. We'll talk to you in a minute. This is the other bar that we're talking about. Hey Alice, you're still as attractive as ever. Why don't you go out with me once in a while? Thanks. I'll consider it when you become more of a man. Ooh. Alice just dropping nukes here. That's just awful. It's just Alice, man. She's just no chill whatsoever. There's been a big army going in and out of that cave up north. It must be Zio's troops that we've been hearing about. My, Alice is quite a looker. But aren't you a cutie pie too? This is even funnier when he's actually talking to Grizz. I mean, you know, I don't judge. Ah, oh. Cut it out, you. You stay away from my cat girl. Hey, Alice. The usual. Sorry, I just don't feel like it today. I'll see you some other time. Here's a large selection of expensive toothpaste. In the bar? Is that a normal thing to have toothpaste in the bar? I was not expecting this. Of course this is here. I mean, I don't know how long this goes on for, but probably censorship is alcohol. Maybe it is. Yeah, I guess there could be rappy themed outfits, couldn't there? With the little like antenna. Does this actually end at any point? Or does it just keep going? Avert your eyes, Chaz. I think it just keeps going. Rappy Dancer Girl costumes have finally made it in 3D in Phantasy Star IV and PSO2. Actually, yeah, I actually know what you mean. Yeah, I recognise the PSO2 outfit actually, yeah. Music is from Fantasy Zone, okay. They love putting references to other Sega games in this, don't they? I really like it. Mate, I'm so honoured that you're here, Alice. It inspires me to do well. So everyone loves Alice here. In times like this, those in the hunting profession seem to be doing well. But the monsters have become very strong. Apparently, only the most skilled are still in business. That fact is reflected by how painfully new customers there are. What a big mirror. It must be for industrial use. Yes, clearly industrial use. I also like how they've got a mini stage here. I guess that's meant to be like the walkway, isn't it? Onto the actual dance floor, I guess. I am the Hunters Guild now. No, those are important documents that have been accumulated up to now. Wait, don't touch that. Are you insinuating that I'm purposely withholding information about the best jobs? How dare you think that? I swear by my good name that if that kind of thing absolutely never happens here. Now please go back to the front area. Hello there. Oh, someone free Dark Force. 1000 Mazetta. Nice try, mate. Pay no attention to me. I mean, I didn't need to see it again. I got the impression the first time, but... Just a little nearer. Come on, let's go, Chaz. I know I said Chaz, avert your eyes, but I didn't realize she was actually going to do that. They were waiting for Alice to arrive so they can perform. I guess so. Yes, I think we talked to everyone apart from this person here. I'm assuming you're the one that gives the jobs at the Hunters Guild. Welcome. You've come to the Hunters Guild, where we enrich the lives of hunters. So they pulled that into PSO as well then. So I'm sure the NPC in the... Yeah, I'm sure they say like enrich your life in PSO as well. The enrollment area is over there. For those of you hunters who have already joined, I'd like to give you information about available job listings. Currently listed are... These are the jobs that are currently offered. So, is this the side quest system of the game, or is there more to it than this? Is this just one element of it, or is this all the side quests? Also, I've got a good idea what that first one's going to be. So, these are the jobs that are currently offered. Any applicants? This is main side quests. There's optional dungeons like the ship you're going to, I don't know how many though, it's been a while. Occasionally there's just bonus dungeons like the one you saw. But as far as actual side quests go, this is it. Most side content is Hunter's Guild quests. At the ranch, I'm assuming they're referring to the guy who had the sandworm ranch. This is a request from a ranch owner at the village of Mile. The sandworms at my ranch have become so big that I'm at my wit's end. Please help me. That is the message. The fee offered is 5,000 Mazetta. Will you take this job? So, how does this work? So, if I take this now, do I have to do it immediately, or can I just do it when I want to? I mean, I feel like it's probably what I need to do anyway. Ranch owner is a must-do. Lots of experience as well as a bit of bonus cash. Alright, we will accept that then. In that case, you can hold the side quest, but if you progress story, you might lose access to it. Okay. In that case, please go to Mile and get more details from the rancher. In the Japanese version, the Hunter's Guild lady is named Eileen, which is quite similar to Principal Secretary and PSO Irene. And actually, because of how Japanese works, I guess Eileen and Irene are probably interchangeable. Okay, so we have 5,000 Mazetta. I guess we should probably get at least maybe at Rika's claws. Alright, so we are a bit off the struggle axe, but guess we can sell the old ones actually as well, get a bit of money back. Oh, 500 Mazetta for the claw. Yeah, we are still slightly short of the axe. You don't realize how big this place is until you walk around it. Can Ryuka that? I always forget that that you can use Ryuka that way in this game. Yeah, let's maybe do that. That is so useful. Yeah, and that is Zio's fort as well, which is where we need to go to. Maybe after this? No fancy animation like NGS. I can forgive it, that, I think. Right, let's just save it in case we get like a boss fight immediately, because I'm assuming I'm going to have to fight a sandworm. That is my assumption. Hello, sir. Are you the hunters from the guild? Man sounding like every PSO NPC ever. The sandworms I've raised in this ranch have grown so big, the situation is out of hand. Please, can you do something about it? Now, what would give you that impression? The fact that he's telling me that the sandworms have got huge. I won't complain, whatever the outcome is. Okay, so I have no idea how hard this is going to be. So I'm thinking that maybe when we start, maybe we start out with this. Oh, Chrissy, does the talk menu change at all now that I've got a quest, or is it still focused on main quest? No, it's still main quest. It's the first proper boss fight. Ooh. Sana and Rabadaret. I like that I know what you mean, just because you called it Rabada. We do have a macro set of that, don't we? Yes, we do. Cool. So I'm assuming this is said sandworm. Okay, so let's do this first. Actually, we might want to do commands. Try Rika and Chaz's skills to nice single target damage, okay. Yeah, because I feel like if I go for the macro first, I'm essentially wasting Han's turn unless the worm gets a hit in first. So maybe we just have Rika just cast Sana. Or we could have Alice cast Sana. Potentially. That's another option, because Alice doesn't have a weapon upgrade yet. Command is fine. Rika will go first with Sana and you can deal with the boss. Okay, so do it with Rika. So I've got to assume that Crash probably doesn't work on this. So I guess Grizz can just attack. Have Alice cast Shift. That's a really good point, actually. I'm assuming for Shift... Is it worth casting Shift on... What, on Grizz? Or Chaz? They feel like the ones that do the most damage. Can I just say I love this fight theme? Well, you can attack first. Okay, who to use Shifter on? I mean, I know Grizz basically just attacks. Grizz is fine, okay. So yeah, we'll shift to Grizz. Chaz is a good shout since Alice will go before him. So would Earth even work on this with it being a boss? I know it kind of did on the very first boss in the game, but that was like a tutorial, let's be real. Or is it worth just going for a crosscut? I've never used crosscut, so I have no idea how good it is. Actually, we might use it once last stream, maybe. I just feel like this might be an opportunity, like a perfect fight to go for something like crosscut and maybe start using the skills more. Shifter on Chaz will give crosscut a boost. Okay, so maybe we wait on crosscut this turn. Use shift on Chaz next turn and then crosscut. So you can just attack for now. Okay, Han. I saw people saying that vision was worth using. So let's do that. Is vision separate to Sana? Because I know Sana boosts agility. This is dexterity, isn't it? Does it know any ice or water attacks? Han does know water. I'm planning on doing the blizzard once I've got the buffs and everything set. Yeah, so we'll do that next. And then Rika, you want to use Sana. Nice work, Chaz. Basically raising crit chance for vision, okay. Okay, so this turn... Grizz, you just hit something again. Okay, so this time, Alice, you can do Shifter on Chaz. So Alice should go before Chaz, so I should be good to use crosscut. We'll try it. And then Han, while you get a chance this turn, you can use Woodcane on Alice just to heal that up. Is it worth using illusion on this? I seem to remember saying that this lowers enemy agility. I don't know if it'll work on this though. Not really, okay. Is illusion more for like regular fights? Let's just try that and see how much damage that does as well. Not bad. Slightly unfortunate that crosscut went first, but... And almost dead immediately. So maybe this turn... I could use the macro that does the attacks and the wood cane. Yeah, Han just gets wrecked. What do we have set up? So have Alice heal Han and everyone else attack skills. Okay. So you can just attack. Okay, you have to use an item. Generally why people go double shield with Han. Is that actually a strat people use then? I'll get Rika to heal him. Han does more damage with water. Okay. I think Alice is kind of the weak point in the minute because she hasn't got a weapon upgrade yet. Okay, honestly, just go for another crosscut. Maybe we just... I might just have gone for another double slash as well. I know we'll have used it all then, but it's some good burst damage early on. Good luck killing the worm at this stage of the game. It has 1,489 HP. Oof. We did save it before, so... And just nearly immediately dead again. Double slash is great, definitely something to go for. I feel like hand does nice damage, but he's just almost getting one shot every single time. Okay, what have we got for macros? We do have the wood cane one there, but I don't think Harm will get a turn before the sandworm does. So I kind of feel like we have to... We'll try that. Get a bit of damage in. Good, he went for Grizz. That works. I'm playing risky now. Let Han do damage. That's a good point. Yeah, I always think that only certain characters can use the cane. So I guess Alice can just use the wood cane, maybe? Okay, just attack Grizz like you always do. Alice can use wood cane on Han. We've used all the crosscuts, haven't we? Yeah. Shift to Rika whenever Han isn't dying. I keep using command and healing Han until he's healed up enough so he can get away with a blizzard. I know Chaz does nice damage at the minute, so maybe Chaz attacks and then maybe Rika gets the heal. You can't just go for water. Okay, is this the time we try going for a blizzard? Alice and Grizz are on slightly dicey health, but it depends how hard the worm, you know, rolls when it actually attacks. I think we go for it. Yeah, but we'll just go for it in prayer. Oh, Grizz died. It rolled big, unfortunately. Yeah, that's probably a problem. Alice and Grizz will be fine. If they're not more experienced than everyone else. Yeah, Grizz not looking particularly hot at the minute. He is dying over here, he is. This is where the level disparity starts to really first show itself. It's weird because, like, some people have been saying that that I don't need to grind, and then some people have been saying that I do. So it's been a bit confused as to whether I do actually need to grind levels in this. I kind of feel like I need to heal Alice in case it attacks Alice again. You need to grind basically all the time. You see, some other people are saying that you don't need to grind. So I think we all tend to farm along the way, so it feels like it's not mandatory. I mean, I've been fighting things as I've been going places, but I don't really feel like I've been running away from many fights at all. To get in between, I think some encounters do expect moderate grinding. And we'll see how this goes. I mean, you know, if I fail this, I can grind a little bit and come back to it. Now I think of it, the rancher will probably make a bank on the amount of sandworm leather from this, so his ranch did kind of pay off. I'm going to go for this and just hope it doesn't go for Alice. Did, but she survived. We do need to heal her next time, though. Just exploring every path thoroughly, I'll going back to heal and back in for a second run of encounters as a burst of experience. Yeah, I guess I can do that going forward. I think everyone else is okay at the minute. And you know what to do. I don't think I need to heal anyone else, so I guess Rika can attack again. Okay. I thought it was going to last a bit longer than that. Been doing just fine, as you can see. I mean, we say that. Pour one out for Grizz. That's a lot of experience. Unfortunately, I think, isn't it that if you are dead at the end, you don't get experience for the fight? So I think Grizz misses out. Yeah, Grizz is very dead. What I am getting from this is that Rika is very useful. Okay, so that's 2 levels for Alice. Two levels for Chaz. Typical Newman advantage. Yeah, it just got a really high damage roll on Grizz, unfortunately. That's what I was saying earlier. It seems like the enemies have quite varying damage in this. Technique Anti has been mastered. Oh, 3 levels for Chaz. Yeah, he's got Zan as well. Level for Han. Technique Vol has been mastered. What does Vol do? I seem to remember Vol was in 2, but I can't remember what it did. Chance of insta-death, okay. Is that what it does, Nemo? It makes Vol Dragon appear. Look at 3 levels humor here. There's an all-enemy version. I think in 2, I remember there was a tech called... Was it Savol, I think? Vol is single target instant kill against biological enemies. Nice. Also, someone's Volopt. Why didn't I go to Volop before Vol Dragon? Okay, that's probably huge. So, question. Garesta in this, is it a party heal or is it a bigger heal for one person? Because it seems to differ every game. AoE heals. That is huge. Is that 3 levels for Han, I think? And Rimper. Oh, Sar is AoE. Okay. It's a bigger heal. Party heal is Sar. Okay, fair enough. Well, it could still be useful. It's really confusing because in 3, Girez is a party heal. Rimper heals paralysis on one target. So is anti in this game just poison? Does that just get rid of poison? Remove paralysis. Okay, that's a good way of remembering it. Okay, so how many levels is Rika going to? Let's see. It's 2. Right. 4. Skill Eliminate, I'm assuming, has been mastered. I mean, that sounds cool. Anti's Gear Poison and Rimper's Gear Paralysis, fair enough. Grizz is dying. Eliminate a single target one-hit kill. There's a lot of one-hit kill things in this, isn't there? Tell you what, while we're here, let's test Garesta. Out of curiosity. Can it fully heal Alice from there? Oh, it's a big heal. Grizz might have a long war cry with this, but honestly, you'll get there soon. If someone had to be dying, it's Grizz. Try to heal Grizz when he's dying. If you want to see some flavor text. I'm assuming at this point the only way we can heal him is to go back to an inn. I'm pretty sure we don't have Rivera or anything yet. Any new dialogue? No. The important part is that Eliminate is a skill, so you're not wasting TP by using it to kill stuff mid-dungeon. What's the success rate like on it? Moondew bros be like. There you go, sir. I have solved the sandworm problem. And I was finally able to feed those sandworms successfully. Yeah, it seems like talk is just main quest so far. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't notice the treasure line on that pot of flowers. It's only because I'm checking every single pot of flowers in the game. The ranch. My dream. Thank you. There's no use lamenting about the past. I should make a clean break and go on to the next thing. I'll send your compensation to the guild, so please pick it up there. I found that really funny. I'll send your compensation to the guild rather than just giving you it now. While you're standing in front of me. Okay, let's Rika to... back to AO Town. Eliminate has the same chance as Vol, about 50-50 versus anything that isn't a boss or a robot which is immune. Okay. Okay, now to remember which one is Alice's house. We'll just push along, Grizz. He's doing okay. I find that really funny. We'll find the house one day. Top left, okay. Is it that one? Or is there more? Top left, okay. Yes, let's take it easy. There we go, he's back. Sandra quest is basically the dad doesn't want a pet, suddenly becomes too attached to said pet story that got way out of hand. Time for 5k Mazetta. Which you're immediately going to spend a lot of to get the axe, probably. Dark enemies are 1 in 4 versus that kind of insta-kill, but you won't see them for a while, fair enough. Yeah, get your Mazetta and then go back to the lobby. It's like Phantasy Star IV, isn't it? Yeah, don't forget to collect the quest reward. Good job. Congratulations on dealing with the sandworms so effectively. Please accept your commission fee of 5,000 Mazetta. I'm glad we resolved the problem before anyone got hurt. Too bad for the ranch owner though. But he seemed like a person who would not be daunted for long. I'm sure he'll prosper again. Okay, we got our big money. That reminds me, I forgot to collect the Mazetta. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else at the minute. Okay, so we're doing it by the struggle axe for Grizz. I think that's probably the best play at the minute. I'm sure he'll bounce back and it's just sandworms again. That's interesting. I never realised that the axe actually increases defense. Huh. I'm going to pretend I'm a speedrunner because they don't bother with the Mazetta. They just kill everyone off except Rika and let her deal the final blow to get all the experience and shoot up to level 20. Blocking with 2-handed weapons confirmed. Yeah, it gives attack and defense increase, which is nice. Okay, so with where we are now, we are at between level 10 to 12 poor Grizz. Yeah, Grizz is level 10. Is now where we start working towards Zeal's Fort. Also, Rika now has more health than everyone. Rika really is peak. She seems very peak so far. Even if you got the experience burst, he wouldn't have got his next skill, so it's fine. You can get experience on the way. So it was north of Mile, wasn't it? Still need to find a way to get there. So let's see what they said when we talk. So it's a castle beyond the quicksand that can be seen from a mile. Guess we'll have to go around from the north. So yeah, they did mention about that cave. Oh, is it literally the cave right here? Which there was a way into. Yeah, there. Very sneaky. Cave to the north and never return. Yeah, I mean, no one else has, so I guess we'll also do the same. Also, before we go, is there anything we need to change with macros? It is kind of a problem that harness is so integral to a lot of our combos. Passageway. I mean, you're not wrong. You're only as strong as your weakest member. Right, we have saved, I think. Yeah. So if we get absolutely annihilated now, we're okay. Redime it. Zol's Slug. I hate when new enemies because I have no idea what they do. You know, they could be pathetic or they could be the strongest thing ever. We never know. They're just slugs. That makes me more nervous, if anything. Yeah, does anyone just have some salt? We can solve this very quickly. There's a special game mechanic with the Zol slugs. I guess they don't have much health. Black kind of worked. Slugs are weak to fire and water, okay. So we chose well. Like how Grizz is back and immediately you got crit. Like, straight away. These are the original slimes that made it into PSO. Oh god, did they duplicate? I don't want to be reminded of PSO slimes. I'm too salty from trying to hunt red slimes at the minute. That's why he's in the front so that others don't get credit. Good point. Let's just try this. Well, we can't all find a 50-hit Lavis. Yeah, someone on Affinia found a 50-hit Lavis cannon. And then someone else found a hit seal J sword as well. Oh, okay. So they don't split, they combine. Noted. In times like this, Metal slug. That it's very important distinction. It's a meta slug. I don't like that it's still alive. And it paralyzed as well. It's a slug with a meta build run. They're susceptible to vol, death, and crash, really? You can also use fire and water as well. We do have 3 cross cuts as well. I don't know how strong this thing is, so... Sure. We could remove paralysis or we could nuke. I think we remove it. Actually, yeah, let's try eliminate, actually. She might not get to do it, but... Okay, they're doable. They do quite a lot of damage, but... Okay, so paralysis does linger after battle. Noted. They're not easy, but not super hard. Worth throwing everything you've got at them, though, because they're worth a lot of experience, and there's an in before your next big challenge. Okay, I think we're good. I'm really not sure which way I'm meant to go here, so... I feel like Sana is super useful. I also feel like we're just permanently keeping Grizz off life support. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting another wood cane in. If they combine, we get a bit more experience, so... Nice work, Chaz. Process normally goes away on its own in a couple of steps. Okay. But can it go away on the overworld as well, or is that just turns in battle? I was afraid Vortex only hits one target. I always think it hits multiples for some reason. Okay, it does go away on the overworld. That is really good to know. Do you know what? You can use the wood cane actually on Chaz. Yeah, we can do more as anything this turn, then we can do a combo next turn, I think. I guess you can just use that in case we need it. That's great. He was almost dead again. Chaz is dead. Maybe with Alice level 13 you can clear these in one go. So we're losing an attack there. Go for it. Let's try it. Yeah, it was really good timing that it combined and then immediately got firestormed. Yeah, that was not intentional in the slightest. I'm not really sure what Han can do in this situation because I'm going to assume they don't take too much damage from water. I don't think anything else really helps me too much. Do water. Okay, 2 people tell me. If it splits into like another slug. My PSO logic with slimes is telling me don't do this, but a water and foil does extra damage. Okay. If Han has Vol, use it. Yes, he does actually. What could go wrong? Could also just try eliminate as well. And we're going to have to go back anyway to revive Chaz, so... We're behind on the stream, but in response to your comment after the sandworm that Grizz is very dead, nah, he's just dying. Volo's not failed me in insta-killing these slugs in my run. Okay. Well, in that case then, heal Alice. Okay. That works. So yeah, unfortunately Chaz is dying. Yeah, Han is now just Thanos apparently. So I'm pretty sure we need to go back because we can't really push on without Chaz. Not that I'm saying I need a humor in the party, but... I'm going to assume he can't use text when he's dead. He's on the verge of death. I like it doesn't say he's actually dead. He's dying. seriously though, Chaz, I mean, you could. Yeah, we do have an escape, so cave is a bit long to go without Chaz, fair enough. Well, back to here again. It does feel like I haven't really made much progress today, but I guess I've done a side quest, I've got a few levels, so... Now try to use Rest Aura Monument on Chaz. Okay, I need to check this. So try to use Rest Aura Monument on Chaz. Rest was used, but there is no effect. The anger of a man who's just trying to get married but keeps getting waylaid. If you rest enough until tomorrow, you two can stop dying, yeah. Like, who needs, you know, hospitals? Just sleep it off. Apparently. You could upgrade armor, actually. Made it to the other side of the cave. Now we get a farm for a wood cane. Drop since you forgot to take it from Rune. So because I did take it from Rune, can I farm a second one? Or can you only get one? Okay, yeah, I think we get a ceramic mail for Grizz. Missing a limb. Just sleep it off, it'll grow back. I think you can get as many as you want, but they're not a common drop. I mean, I get why. Look at that. We've made Grizz a little bit more tanky. Maybe that'll help him a little bit. Yeah, next video idea, how to farm wood canes. It'll probably be a while until I do any sort of content videos for classic games, apart from, you know, reviewing the games as I go through them. I really don't know enough about them. Exactly, yeah. Paramedics famously recommend that if you're dying, you should just go back to bed. Sleep it off, and you'll be fine in the morning. Okay, I have no idea how long this cave is. I'm conscious of the time as well. Speared. Okay. Okay, they also do a lot of damage. Yeah, they do kind of look like swords. Short for spear dude. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Maybe it's like Monster Hunter Dragon, it's like a switch spear. Just encounter the first enemy susceptible to holy damage or holy insta-kill. I'm assuming I do not have anything holy yet. Not that you get any for a while, exactly. Yeah. Here's some enemies that you can kill with holy. You can't. Chaz is really having issues hitting anything. They have glowy eyes, so they're evil. I mean, that's the sign, you know. You could, it's nice to have the option. Except at the moment, I don't have the option. Can you not? Yeah, thankfully they don't split like the PSO slimes when you hit them with ice. Sui's light damage, not to be confused with holy damage or lightning damage. Yeah, Chaz is almost dying again. It is weird that light and holy are two separate things. Well, it was nice knowing you, Han. They just completely singled him out there. Like, what did you expect me to do there? I mean, I don't know if we can push him without, with a party member down. Yeah, Han is now dying. Also, where he is one of our main damage dealers as well. So I believe it would be Hinas, I think, to get out. We will get through this cave at some point. Not continue without Vol. Yeah, good point. Gotta get him a double shield or he dies like a level 80 versus Doff on a Claire and Ultimate. It's a 1-level dungeon, so I can just push through. It is really nice to have a free heal here. Okay, take 3. Really? No, do you know what? No. No. We are not doing that. Let's try that again. There, that's better. We don't talk about the last fight. Common problems require modern solutions, exactly. That would have been so annoying on like the original hardware. Han really inspired the Force experience in PSO. I'm thinking particularly the 4 New World experience at the minute. It's the unexpected moments of unintentional comedy that make this that much more enjoyable. This is where the same thing happens again. Don't do it. I thought about it. Yeah, we may actually have to get Han 2 shields. I do feel like I'm babysitting him at this point. And you know what? Heal Chaz as well, why not? They only merge when there's 2 on the screen together and either gets a turn, okay. Where's the NGS double shield playstyle representation say? And we don't even have shields at all. Alright, thanks for dead end game. We're putting Han in the far back help. I'm not sure, I don't really know how the party competition works. Would it help if Han was the last character on the right? Or is he treated as being in the back where he is? I'm not sure if order matters besides first. Would need to check the game code. Oh, Chaz got a level. Skill Air Slash has been mastered. We like it when we get new skills. Oh, nice. We got another Garester as well. Air Slash will combo later with other party members. Okay. Air Slash is nice multi-target physical. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think everyone else is okay at the minute. I'm not really sure where I'm meant to go here, but... Not that way, clearly. Can you stop? You're staying dead, Grizz. Grizz, man, you're dying again. What's going on? Honestly, what I'm most surprised about your playthrough so far is that you enunciated Zio's name correctly. I mean, how else would... Do people call him Zio? Zio. Don't think you can try to run. Yeah. We do also need to heal Chaz as well. 69 health, nice. Furry owl man doesn't like curves. I'm hoping that was the right way. Okay, well, we came out a different place, so I'm assuming that is the correct way. I'm guessing that Zio's fort is nearby. Is this actually something? No, that's just rubble. Ah, town, cool. Speared and tech user. Is that like the most generic name we've had? Tech user. Okay, I'm really not sure, so I'm just going to do this. That worked. I also say Ne as Niai. So for Ne, I always used to call her Nai. And I think it's because I don't put PSO and you just see the letters N-E-I, and there was kind of no indication of how to pronounce it. It was only when I saw the Japanese version later on that I realised how you actually pronounce it. Sky fan that gives up Lavis Hunt after Phantasy Star IV Slug Trauma. If anything, it has reinvigorated me. I want to kill them more. Ne, no, ne. Exactly. This is Kadari. Well, first of all, let's just deal with Grizz's problems. There we go. Grizz is now back in the world of living. Welcome to Kadari. This town is fun too. Among the believers of Zio, there's a saying that goes, the righteous do not ignore Kadari. Kadari is a sacred area. Yeah, just sleep off those mortal wounds, Grizz, no worries. Okay, so that person was very pro Zio, apparently. I don't like that new church. Zeo's soldier stay the night here, but I'm afraid to collect room charges from them. It's just too much. Okay, so I guess Zeo's army is kind of camping out here. The inn's register is left out. How careless. Okay, I do want to talk to people just quickly before we end for today, so... This place? This is the town of Kadari. Have you come to visit Zeo's church as well? Okay, so I'm getting the impression there's maybe like a cult or something here. A church that spreads the teachings of a man named Zeo was erected in this town. Devotees come here from all over the place. I don't want to say it in a loud voice, but it sure is a big bother. Chaz gives up the life of a hunter and goes and just doxing people instead. Did you come by the path to the north? In that case, you must have seen the town burnt to ruins on your way here. It's been said that that was all due to Zeo. I'm so afraid. How pathetic, a full-grown adult like you crying for Zeo. You have to be able to respect yourself before you can respect others, so grow up. Excuse me? Are you okay? I mean, sick dance. I can't just leave this here. Go on, what is this? Oh, Zeo, the Holy One. Okay. What a suspicious statue. Kind of trying to make out what it's meant to be. I think I know. I think I've got an idea what that's meant to be. Yeah, me walking towards the obelisk after the Ruins 3 boss portal. I mean, this guy clearly likes Zeo quite a lot. That inn in the back of the town. I used to frequent that place, but recently, I can't go in even if I wanted to. They should lock that statue away in a chest. That was what I was thinking it kind of looked like. If it is the fate of this planet to die anywhere, we might as well pin all our hopes on this one man. Don't you agree? So I guess the way they're looking at it is the planet is kind of dying. Maybe they see Zeo as some kind of savior. But it's clear that some of the people here don't like him. Zeo says that the end of this world is coming soon. I wonder if that's true. That's how politicians get made. I don't know what this guy's problem is, but okay. Our daughter has become a follower of Zeo and won't come home. I'm noticing a distinct lack of nice flowers as well here. Another reason to go after Zeo. The end of the world is coming soon. Nah, I've got like 4 more bosses. What is going on with those guys going overboard with this Zeo thing? It just makes my skin crawl. Why don't we get out of this town? Seems like a pretty good idea, honestly. Well, it kind of feels like there's not that many places to go to, really, because everywhere's either been destroyed or is slowly getting worse. Okay, so I think we've done the town bit. There's obviously a big church part here, which I'm assuming is like the Church of Zeo. Going after Zeo because he wants to destroy the world? No, because he has some terrible interior design choices. We cannot let it stand. Not a single potted plant anywhere. Who thought these statues were a good idea? You can explore the churches not too long. Okay. So, is this the church or the castle? It looks fairly small, so I'm assuming this is the church. That's the church, okay. Okay, yeah, those things next to the door, yeah, okay. Well, I've heard all about this guy called Zeo. Tell me more. This is a church where we worship the great Zeo. Zeo says he's going to cleanse this soiled land with the fires of destruction. And then he's going to build a utopian society populated with only the finest citizens. How wonderful. The thought makes me tingle. I don't know, he sounds like a bit of a nutter to me, to be honest. I mean, you do you, but... Those ignorant masses living in idleness. These are exactly the people that should be purged at the hands of Zeo. Got your first item drop, a speared dropped a ceramic knife. We, the believers of Zeo, are the chosen people. It's only we believers that Zeo will lead to the new world. Only after the destruction can we create a new world. A whole new world. That's Zeo's fort, which soars just east of Kadari. It's our symbol. It's our castle of hope. If you walk along the right, along the outer wall at the entrance to the town, you can get treasure. Okay. Zeo's passing the online safety act on all of Motavia. Zeo Starmer. Zeo. I came here from the Motavia Academy. Schoolwork is so stupid. Do you know what's also stupid? Cults. No one other than Zeo can save us from the uncleanliness of Motavia. Ah, glory be to you, Zeo. He's fainted. How frightening. We can't talk to him now that he's fainted. We could try. This is scary. I wonder if this is an altar. I better not get too close. Cool. Well, you're all crazy, so I'll be taking my leave now. Okay, so if you walk to the right along the outer wall of the entrance to the town. Fantasy Break online. Walk to the right along the outer wall at the edge of town. You can get treasure. Yeah, Darkfall's cult. What could possibly go wrong? Absolutely nothing. Is that guy just breakdancing? He's having a time. Or Zio, the Holy One. Remember in Phantasy Star 2 where there was a dungeon where you had to leave and go back out around? Ah, okay. Was it up here or is it in here? YouTube chat got it first. Excuse me, can I ask you something? Do you believe in Zio's teachings? I mean, you are clearly a Zio worshipper. Yes, clearly. I'm going to save it first just in case it screws anything up. But yeah, I'll say yes. Ah, kindred spirit, glory be to the great Zio. Purge the souls of the fools. Excuse me, can I ask you something? I don't believe in Zio. In that case, become one of us at once. Otherwise, you'll be purged by us. You're not really selling the whole Zio thing at the minute. Oh, someone's like Dark Force out again. Why is there always like random open boxes in this game? Is it just he's letting Dark Force out everywhere? Kueri is the town from Phantasy Star 2 where you do this. Laser Slasher, that is excellent news. It's barely any stronger than what we had. But it's something. And Kadari is actually located in the general same location as Old Kueri. Oh, cool. There's no nice flowers and the chests are already open. These are all Darkfall signs. I may as well just check here while I'm here as well. You've got some guts to bring a woman to a place like this, eh, boys? What's with you? How dare you eye me like that? Don't you know that we are Zio's subordinates? If you follow Zio, we can show you a good time, just like this. It's true that I don't have to worry about money to feed myself, but my hands are definitely becoming soiled. I wonder if I'm doing the right thing. I've just been running this place like a regular inn, but one day, Zio's soldiers came. They said to just put everything on a running tab, but they never pay up. Boo-hoo. Oh my, such a little boy is a customer? How adorable. I'm going to give you some great service. What are you talking about? Avert your eyes again, Chaz. Yeah, kids game, by the way, yeah. Okay, I think we'll probably end it there for today, I think. So, yeah, still loving this. Really, really fun game so far. Still feels very, very difficult in places. But, yeah, really, really enjoying it so far. So, Plan for the weekend. It depends. If Affinia announce the event, then we're obviously going to play PSO. If they don't announce the event, then we'll probably do either PSU or Zero. I'm hoping they announce the event, but Zero's side seems better by the day. I mean, how could you refuse, you know? It's going to be rough next time, Phantasy Star IV. Don't miss the Zero fight. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that Zero's fight is going to be quite hard. Chaz is so bad the adult entertainment takes pity on him. He's not Reese bad though, at least. At least he's above Reese. Just. But yeah, we will end that for today. So, like I say, Sunday there will be another stream. It will depend on whether the Affinia PSO event starts. If it does, we'll do PSO. If it doesn't, then we'll probably do PSU or PS0. There will be a Discord event as usual on Saturday. And then obviously the following week there'll be some videos as well. So yeah, really, really enjoying this game so far. And definitely want to keep going every week with it. I don't really feel the need to take a break from it or anything yet. Yeah, challenge mode on Friday, boink, yeah. The good thing is I should have longer for challenge mode on Friday as well this week. So we might be able to get it finished if people are up for it. Important thing about the laser slasher, it's laser element, so it means it does more damage than physical against slugs. Okay, that's actually really useful then. Thanks for the stream. We're raiding a castle with this one. We are. Yeah, next week we'll try the castle. Slugs famously vulnerable to lasers. In Algol they are. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. Whatever you're doing, have a good week, and I will see you guys on Sunday for some various Phantasy Star, depending on what happens. Yeah, enjoy your week. I'll see you then. See you guys.